Hello, hello, and welcome back to Emz Flavor Stage. So, I hope you all are having a fantastic day, or afternoon, or night, wherever you are in the world. I want to say hello to all my latest subscribers, and a big hello to those of you guys who have been with me from the jump. Alright, so, I just came back from an amazing trip in New Jersey. I went to see one of my nieces. She was turning 16 years old. So that was such a huge milestone birthday. And how could I miss that? All right. So I cooked some Chinese food up there. I made some pork fried rice and some shrimp rolls. I made some, boneless spare ribs. And it was absolutely amazing. So I'm going to have to cook that for you guys sometime. All right. But today we're gonna do things a little bit different. You know, we're gonna go a different route. We're gonna go with something called flautas, aka I just like to call them Puerto Rican tacos, even though there's nothing Puerto Rican about it. However, I don't even remember or why did I give it that name? I've been making these for a few years now, and I guess when I got with my husband, I'm like, oh yeah, these are my Puerto Rican tacos. Maybe it's the seasonings that I use. I don't really know, you guys. But anyhow, the proper term for them are called flautas. It is a Mexican food, although not only Mexicans make it. And it is made from corn tortillas. It's stuffed with your meat of your choice. What I like to do is that I make a little concoction with some shredded cabbage. I put some Mexican crumbling cheese, and I'll get to the rest a little later. All right, so without any further ado, let's get cooking. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put some tortillas on my skillet here. I am going to actually let that get like a tiny bit toasty, so I'll cook it like a minute or two on each side, and then I'm going to remove them from the skillet and just put it on a surface with paper towels on there, okay? Be right back. All right, so these are how the tortillas are looking so far. They have a little bit of a toast to it. I don't want too much on it because I still need to be able to roll these when I fill it with the meat. All right, you guys, so our tortillas have been fried up already. And now here I have, this is an entire whole rotisserie chicken that I shredded. As you can see, I already have some seasoning on here. So what I added, I did 2 tablespoons of Sazon tropical, okay? Then I'm going to add one of the green ones. So this is a Sazon tropical in the green, okay? So I'm going to add that to this. And then I'm going to do maybe like a half a teaspoon of garlic paste. Okay, I'm going to add that. And then if I feel like I need more garlic, then of course I'll go ahead and add some more. Next, I'm going to do, because I'm using like this, I'm going to measure this by pinches, right? So I'm going to do like a big pinch of the Mexican oregano. Okay, actually, I'll do a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm just going to stir this up together. All right, I'm going to stir this up. And then I'm going to add this to my skillet so it can get nice and hot. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to fill in the tortillas, roll them up, make it into our little flautas, aka a flauta is a trumpet, okay? And we'll go from there. Be right back. All right, so I actually went ahead and added a tablespoon of adobo. I did a half teaspoon of celery seed, and then I added a half teaspoon of pepper. I felt like I was lacking in some of the flavor that I wanted, but now is exactly how I want it. The meat is nice and tender. And sometimes when you get your rotisserie chicken, I got mine from a supermarket called Food Lion where I live, but you can get your chicken from Sam's or like Walmart. I know Sam's rotisserie chicken is really, really good. But sometimes there's juices that come with your chicken from when it's baked. You can go ahead and just, toss those juices into your chicken after it's shredded to give it a little extra flavor. All right. So now we're going to begin to assemble these. So I'll be right back. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and start assembling our tacos or flautas. Okay. So you're gonna need some toothpicks for sure. Definitely gotta have that. And then, where is my spoon? Okay. I got my meat here. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take one of my tortillas and I'm going to put a spoonful of meat in the center, like so. Then what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna tuck it in and then I'm gonna start to roll, okay? Then I'm gonna take a toothpick and very carefully slide it through, slide it back up, and slide it through again. And that's it, okay? So I'm gonna continue making the rest of these. I'm gonna show you what they look like when they're done after I put it through the oil, and I'll be right back. All right, here I have my flautas. Now I'm gonna have these on the skillet until they get nice and golden brown and toasty. So I'll be right back to show you how they look. All right, so our flautas are looking amazing. I have 29 here. And now I'm gonna move on to the little salad mixture I like to put on top. And then I have a sauce I'm gonna make for this. Be right back. All right, so here I have in a bowl an entire pack of Mexican crumbling cheese, okay? I'll just show you the brand that I got, but of course you can get a brand of your choice. I got La Morenita Queso Fresco, okay? Now, here I have half an onion. I'm just gonna take maybe like a quarter of this. All right, set that aside. And I'm just gonna chop it up into small pieces. All right. And then I'm gonna take a tomato and do the same thing. I do have a few sprigs of cilantro. I'm gonna chop that up as well. And then I'm gonna put it together in the bowl where I have my cheese. Be right back. All right, so here's my trio of my onions, cilantro, and tomatoes that are gonna be added to my cheese mixture. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dump that in there. All right. And then what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna get some shredded cabbage and add that to the mix. All right, and this is the brand that I'm using. It doesn't matter the brand as long as, you know, it's angel hair coleslaw. You can also get the coleslaw that has different colors if you like. That's another option. Okay, I'm gonna get my spoon. I'm gonna mix this up. All right, so let's mix this all together. All right. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add a dash of salt and pepper and a little bit of vinegar, okay? So I'm gonna do maybe, like just 2 capfuls of the vinegar, okay? All right, then I'm going to get my black pepper and my salt. Where is the cracked pepper? I don't see it. So I'm gonna probably just have to resort to use, oh, here it is. All right, so I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt on here. And then I'm gonna put some cracked black pepper. You need to get one of those electric ones. All right, stir this up once more. And now I'm gonna get ready to make this tomato chicken bouillon sauce that will go over our flautas. Be right back. So what I'm gonna do now is that I have 4 tomatoes that I'm going to just chop, okay? And then I have the rest of the onion that I used for my salad. I'm gonna chop this up, followed by, I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of my garlic paste. Actually, not a tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of my garlic paste. I'm going to use one of these bouillons. These are called consmate. And this is flavored with tomato and chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna use 1 cube of that. And I'm going to do, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and a little bit of adobo. And then I'm gonna put these all in my blender, okay? So I'll show you what the sauce looks like after that. All right, you guys, so here I have my sauce. These are the tomatoes with the onions, with the chicken tomato bouillon, the garlic paste. And what I did, I went ahead and I added half a teaspoon of black pepper and I added a teaspoon of adobo. So now we're gonna leave this on the stove and let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. Be right back. Right, so our sauce is done. And what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna take a little bit of the sauce and just put some on top of my flautas, okay? All right, so we're gonna do like so. Now that I have put some sauce on my flautas, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of my salad mixture and just put it on top. All right, I like a lot, so I'm gonna pile it on there. You know, it's healthy too. All right, so that is how that is looking. Looks absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna try this and we're gonna see how it tastes. Here we have the fantastic flautas here, okay? So let me give it a try. All right, and please make sure to remove your toothpick from your flautas, just saying, all right? I just gotta tell you, the crunch from the corn tortillas is absolutely amazing with that nice flavor of the chicken inside roll up in there. You have the sauce, which gives it a very savory coating, along with the freshness of the tomatoes, the cabbage, your onions, and then the Mexican crumbling cheese. This is absolutely amazing. I did go ahead and sprinkle a garnish of chopped green onions, so that just adds an extra dose of flavor. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in, for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode of Emz Flavor Stage. Ciao!